Welcome to this new lesson. In this one, we're going to be looking at Midjourney. So you're going to learn how to create your own images, photorealistic images, illustrations, and so much more with this powerful tool. Go to midjourney.com, and if you click on Showcase, you can see examples of what you'll be able to do with this app, from illustrations and digital art to realistic images. You can do it all. In the past, Midjourney has had a free trial, but currently you do have to pay to get started. To sign up, you want to click the sign in button and then join the beta. Midjourney is built on the Discord application, which is a website and a downloadable computer app. It's sort of like a community chat app similar to Slack, where you can have different channels or groups or areas where you can chat, and you'll see how it works in a second. But all you have to know is that you have to sign up for a Discord account, which you can do by following the process when you click on join the beta. So if you already have a Discord account, you'll want to click already have an account and sign in. If not, you'll have to sign up for one here. Once you sign in, you can see your different Discord groups or sites that you're on. You can see that I'm in a couple. The Midjourney one is here, and here you can see all of the different channels. There's one for getting started, which is great to check into to see some instructions for getting started, and it will walk you through the process that I'm going to show you right now. To actually create an image, it's a little bit confusing, but basically what you need to do is go to any of these newbies channels. Don't worry about it. Just go to the newbies channel and you'll see a stream of comments and images that other people are actually creating in real time. To create an image, you have to follow this specific process. Go to the chat box or the messages in the bottom of any of these newbies channels, type in /imagine, and you'll see the different commands start to pop up here. And so you can type in imagine or just click that imagine. And then you simply type in anything that you can imagine. An illustrated cute cat in a top hat. And similar to what we saw with ChatGPT, you can go super in depth into what the prompt is, and that's part of the magic of making the result exactly what you're imagining. But you can start with something simple. And you can see, though, other chats sort of started to pop in, and what's happening is other people are doing this at the same time. This is a public feed, so other people can see what you're creating. But you see what I've done here, it's starting to populate or render. It's at 31%, 46, and you can start to see the image. Once it's done, that chat or that comment will pop down to the bottom as an actual published comment. And here we can click on it and we can see the full resolution of that image. So we've got 4 illustrated cats. What do we do with this? It gives us 4 variations. Underneath this image, you see 8 buttons, or actually 9 buttons, U1 through 4 and V1 through 4. U means you're going to be able to upscale or create a higher resolution image of any of one of these. Starting in the top right, it's U1, U2, 3, and then 4. So if you're happy with one of these images, you just click U1, for example, and it will upscale this first image. V1 through 4 means you like this image, but you want it to create some variations to see if it can create something a little bit different. So I like this 4th one, but I want to see what it comes up with some variation. So I'm going to click V4. And then I can scroll down and I can see that it finished this one job of the first U1 upscaling. And then down below, it has my next variation job that's starting to run. There was that one other button, if I scroll up here, it's this rotating arrows button, and that's just to create 4 brand new variations. So completely start from scratch, do 4 new ones. And so now we have these 4 new variations, And from here, we can upscale one, create more variations, regenerate everything, and you can keep going and going and going. So I think that first one's pretty darn cute with its little paws coming out. So I'm going to upscale that one. Once it's upscaled, you can either download it by just simply clicking on it, right-clicking and choosing to save to your computer, or you can click web right here. And from here, you could also see you have a make variations button too. If I click on the web button, what's going to happen is it's going to open up the Midjourney site where you can sign in with your account that you created already, your Discord account. And here we have our Midjourney library, and it's loading all of the images that I've created in the past and saved to my account. And here it opens up, and from here we can save it, we can favorite certain ones that we like, we can share it with people. It gives us the information, and it also gives us some related images that you might be interested in looking at. And then back on our profile, if you exit out of that image, you can see all of the ones that we have saved to the web. So this is a great, clean way, easy way to save photos for using later. There's also another way to create images, which I find a little bit more organized and easier to work with. If you click on the direct messages button up here, and then you click find or start a conversation, you can type in Midjourney and find the Midjourney bot. And here you can see that I have an organized thread with all of my own creations. So this is not competing with a bunch of other Midjourney users. It's all right here. So again, we type in /imagine, / that is. Now let's do a photorealistic image of a cat wearing a top hat sitting in the middle of a pile of fall leaves. The background is blurry. It is a photo shot at sunset with beautiful golden hour light. This is where you can get super detailed with exactly what you want your image to look like. So the main things while this starts to load to think about when you're putting in a prompt for Midjourney are, of course, the subject, also what's around your subject, what the setting is, and then the style or format. So is it a photo? Is it an illustration? Is it a sketch? Is it digital art? Is it in a particular style? You can reference other photographers or periods of arts. You can be impressionistic or abstract, modern pop art, anime or manga style. You could reference popular historical photographers, and you can reference camera models, camera lenses to use. And here we have this. This is pretty good. And there's obviously something about these images that look fake because it's sort of a magical idea. But in terms of the quality of the image, the cats themselves look pretty darn realistic. I'm going to do some variations for this variation 4. The light is beautiful. It captured exactly what I was going for. And if I didn't have the top hat in there, it would look almost like a real photo captured at a perfect time with perfect lighting, edited really well. And you can only imagine what in the next year, 2, or beyond, these tools are going to be able to do. And you'll also notice that depending on how many people are using the system, sometimes it takes longer or shorter for your images to actually pop up and be created. So these are all pretty darn good. I kind of actually like this original one right here. So I'm going to upscale that 4th option, and I'm going to save that to my Midjourney account. Something to note about the direct messaging option, though, is that your images can still appear on the public Midjourney site. They pull images that are great, that are then rated well, and they might showcase it. So depending on what you're creating, it's not a private private option. You have to pay for, I think, the top tier account on Midjourney to do what's called stealth mode, which is private, having all of your images private. So just be aware of that. Awesome. So that is a quick crash course into Midjourney. In the next video, we're going to learn how to use our own images to create cool, fun variations of those images, and also how to use an image that Midjourney created to create a second image or a third image in a series.